if you're not writing the warrant or you already performed the raid, you should try to unlock it as soon as
Well,
possible.
yeah, I mean it's there, but no one.
Does that
approves
mean
it
you
or
can't go
anything,
to the city for
There's
food?
a couple.
No,
No, I mean, we
phone
can go
call. I'll
there,
be right back.
fine, but-
Thanks for talking about that stuff.
Yeah, of
I would.
course.
We need to come. I think we're on the same page with that. There needs to be some kind of resolve because we can't. We're not going to be able to.
99% of us are on the same page.
Yeah. Well, I think more so than you realize. I think there just needs to be a
I
conversation
think it's less
to
now.
realize that.
I think Hannah takes up a bigger percent now that he.
Actually, King, can I speak with you? Just you?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, I'm
Also,
gonna go
you're
get
not
us
wrong,
food.
Ventura. He's working on it though. Okay, give him some time.
Anderson, to be clear, it's not that we're not allowed. It's that based upon what they pretty much stated they're going to enforce as LSPD, we are unwilling unless it's an emergency situation. That's
Why
kind of
can't
the
they just be
TLDR.
like shift 3?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Main bank robbery. That's cool. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Look at the city. Look at all the calls in the city. Look up. I've been on duty for how long? Bro?
Oh, it's flooded.
There's like 3 things up north, and the city's on fire.
Do not take a photo of that, because then they'll try to claim we're leaking info.
Mm-hmm.
Do not give them anything. You know what they'll do.
Hello.
So is there a reason I showed up and the meeting ended? Is it my fault?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wait, no, we
Okay.
like you,
Don't be
Jimbo. We
sorry.
like you.
He's talking to Cassie.
Decker, don't worry. Things will be okay.
Decker, no.
Cassie's talking to
We're
Tim.
having a one-on-one conversation.
He doesn't care. It's T. Decker. He's going.
All right,
in
I'm
there.
going to get us food.
How much food are you getting?
I'm
I
just
wanted to go to
saying.
Ventura. I wanted to take him on a date.
I stand by
He's
what I
single.
said.
What?
The marshals
no, I'm
could
getting
clear this
married to a
up
Saints member.
ASAP by whipping
Oh,
their
we should change
long
that.
dick of
Get
the
married to
law,
me.
the ultimate
Angel is
authority.
probably coming today or tomorrow. I have an intensive list that I have to go with her. So this is probably going to come over, and Roy will be here when Cassie
Guys,
will have a chat with the high
guys,
command,
Just
so don't
rolling
worry about it.
4 deep in a car with a
worse,
marshal per car.
Worst things worse.
Mhm.
It's only 2 weeks till the election.
That is
Well,
true.
Yes.
Plus another
But,
week though for the winner.
You know, 2 weeks is a long time.
Well, hold on, who-
letting this...
Someone said earlier, best case scenario, this last 2 weeks. Worst case, 3 months and 2 weeks.
Yeah, a Nino Lackey could come in. Like
No,
Tilly
I've got
or whoever,
faith
one of
in,
his minions.
I've got faith in Ledson.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, we'll have at least every BCSO member voting for them, so that's a good start.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Hey, Anderson, can
We'll
you
be
just
fine.
make a report about that thing happened in Denmark?
Well, I mean, at least those
yeah.
bastards that keep selling
Okay,
weed
so
in
the-
that fucking
You want me to do
motel are
that
gonna
as
have a hard time.
a marshal report?
True, actually.
That's a plus. That's a plus side.
Holy fuck.
And Polito's gonna get
no
hounded.
worries. Do you want me to do it right now?
Sonya's
or
gonna
just
have
when
us
I get back
murdered.
Down to the city?
Whenever. I mean,
Alright, I'll do it when I get
before
back
storm.
down.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
North is no longer safe.
Just put a report title in, so I can just put my thing in.
I'm just saying, if there is ever a more like
Can't believe
appropriate
that happened,
situation for
though.
the marshals, I mean,
Fucking blew my
it's
mind.
literally this.
Yeah.
They have ultimate authority over all law enforcement agencies in matters of conflict or overlapping jurisdiction. You can literally whip out the long dick of the law and be like, listen, y'all two kiss and make up. It's over.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
true.
Vic's calling me.
We can definitely do that.
Hello, telephone.
It's also coming down to the territory. It's kind of like where it would seem like, oh god, look at them, they're abusing their powers, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, over here, if here's the thing, right? What they're doing, they're enforcing the legislation. Is there anything wrong with that? By the law, by the word of the law, no, right? We all know that. But ethically, morally, is it going to bring the PD down? Absolutely. Now, if that fucking fails on their part and they're failing to uphold the legislation, they're kind of failing in upholding, you know, the what do you call it, the security in the city. Then we could just say, hey, your thing's kind of shitty, fix it up, you know. So this is just like a day or two.
Yeah, it's just concerning that they would push it, but like initially sort of hide behind or under the guise of like, oh, it's legislation, but also we don't apply this to Shift 3. And I say this as somebody in Shift 3 who can, you know, live the best of both lives here, right? In Shift 3, do whatever I want, and then in 1 and 2, if and when I'm around, I'd have to abide by that. But like, if they can make those concessions for 3, they can make them for 1 and 2.
Exactly. That's the exact conversation I had with Aspen. It's like you can't pick and choose legislation and what time it applies to. If you're enforcing it, it goes to all time zones. You treat it
Yeah, but the other
simply
you got to be
same.
very careful now because we're at a point where they may just be petty and be like, well, guess what? We're going to enforce it across everywhere now, and then it turns into a shit show.
I mean, if it turns into an absolute, I mean, it's turning into a shit show. I'll be honest. If it's
We
turning
just got
into
to
an
do it
absolute
Monopoly
shit show,
style. You know when you draw the card hostile takeover? That's just what we need to do.
I mean,
I hate to be the bearer of bad
that's an
news,
angel
but
call.
I mean, this doesn't just affect them. It also affects you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Our response to your office, if and when something should happen, delayed. Because we're up here, right?
Absolutely.
Now, remove the mindset of like just looking after other law enforcement agencies. That then applies to all civilians there too, which I don't think is fair. But I mean, if this is the route they want to go down, they've pretty much outlined shit as like, hey, this is what's going to happen. And it's like, I don't know if they just assume that we would just continuously go there, but like, I don't know. They're doing one of 2 things, probably both, truthfully. They're making it so that we have no incentive to go, but then they're also going to try to point out that we're not going, and they're going to make us seem like the bad people. Despite the fact that it's because they set forth, you know, what they're going to consider their norm. And my first response to all this, when I heard it, was like, Ventura, did you speak with people? Like,
What?
No, like when I had asked you earlier, like maybe we're just overthinking this, and then you immediately brought up that Bobby immediately tried pretty much pulling rank, essentially. Or like at least implied he was going to, and it's like, holy fuck. Like, for that to go out and that to immediately happen, that's wild. Absolutely wild. If there is a dispute over something starting in the city, going into Sandy, and then back into the city, and, you know, they want to be like, well, I want that person processed in the city.
If
I mean,
that happens, then you should probably make a report and tell us, because that's, again, it was.
well, the thing is, they can, according to that, according to that,
Sorry, come in.
they can, which is why I said they've taken some liberties with their
Well,
like,
according to that, they can, and according to what the assistant police told me verbatim, that is what is going to happen, and that is how it's going to work.
and that is going to mean that they're not getting any backup, and that is going to mean that if and when officers, you know, are in danger, there's going to be a heavily delayed response because we're coming from up here. Like there is seemingly no give and take here. It's all like. And again, I don't know the ins and outs of every conversation that they've had, but like,
Hi guys, Vic's not as cool as we thought he was.
oh, what happened?
Yeah. Oh, he was just asking me for intel still on you guys and saying you're all pussies and you've got dust brain.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, he's got like 3 more months. He'd have a solid job at the mall, taking photos, you know, being Santa and all. He's got the hat.
True.
I think he's prepping. He just
True,
needs
true.
a long white beard.
He does need that. All right, let me take this fucking. I'll go back. I'll go into the city. Don't kill me.
Good luck.
I've got. Actually, I'm probably gonna get shot by Mana.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the other speedy would have to respond.
Oh no, the LSPD will have to do work.
But yeah, I mean, give it a day or two. Angel is coming back today, if not today, tomorrow, and we're gonna have a chat. And if they're having a chat today with the high command, we're as marshals would be there as the mediators. Like we're just gonna be there. They can't kick us out. So
Can I point out something unrelated that needs to be addressed? Okay.
Mhm.
I arrested somebody with a baggie of weed the other day.
Okay.
I need you to take a look at a charge.
I know what you're getting at.
Uh-huh. Third-degree possession of a Schedule 3 drug.
Look at the legislation.
Uh-huh. possesses the third degree amount of any Schedule 3 drug as listed in the dosage legislation. Now I need you to go to legislation and pull up the dosage legislation. Also known as the Drug Oversight and Scheduling Administration and Governance Enforcement. And I need you to scroll down to Schedule 3. And I need you to look at the last one that says marijuana in quantities equal to or less than 1 ounce or 28 grams, which literally means from 0 to 1 gram or 1 ounce or 0 to 28 grams. And then I need you to literally go back to legislation and look at the legislation right above that decriminalizes marijuana. Except the charge does not have us reference that. It has us reference when it's illegal in the other legislation. You see the issue?
I know the issue.
Now, I was going to charge somebody with it for the sole purpose of getting it addressed. However, the person requested an attorney. There was none available. They were very kind, you know, very compliant. And the last thing I wanted is to inconvenience them with, you know, like they wanted to essentially appeal it, but there wasn't much of an opportunity given they wouldn't have had an attorney. But my entire purpose was to get it addressed in court. But if the possibility exists that we can be proactive about it, I mean, it's now San Andreas legislation. Both the South and the North have seemingly agreed to it. So somebody did bring something up in that the decriminalization was originally only one county, and that's why. But if the penal code like definition says reference this, how can we do anything but reference that?
True, I agree with that.
Matt, can you say it again? Like, so it's the part that says marijuana quantities to less or equal than 1 ounce or 28 grams, and what else?
So under the dosage thing, third degree possession of a Schedule 3 drug states marijuana in quantities equal to or less than 1 ounce or 28 grams.
Oh, so that makes even 0. Or like,
well, even that,
21.
That is even irrelevant. The issue is that the charge for that references this legislation. But literally the next legislation right above that piece of legislation decriminalizes marijuana under certain quantities. But the charge is referencing only that other one. So if somebody is not aware that marijuana was decriminalized, they're going to charge people.
Oh yeah, so this
because
needs to be
there's
amended.
there's a piece of legislation that states it is illegal because all it states is reference the dosage thing, and then it mentions it's no bueno. Also, the table for joints, weed baggies, not good. Is hideous.
It could have been just made into grams, you know? You could have just simplified and turned it into a gram, you know?
Well, the issue is that with the decriminalization doesn't make reference to any of that.
Exactly.
It solely makes reference to joints and baggies without specifying any weight. While the
it does specify, but you have to read up. It's
one bag equals 1 gram usually. Like not usually, it is 1 gram.
I didn't mean it in any other way, by the way, when I said read up.
Is that the case?
Yeah, even when it was reviewed, like
okay, yeah.
1 baggie is 1 gram.
And then let's see. What else? I had Queen of the North speedrun read just the titles of every piece of legislation, and we approached 2 minutes just to read the titles. Just the fucking titles, not the novels within them. That's wild. Where's what?
The title? What are you talking about?
Oh, just click legislation. You know how far you have to fucking scroll? Why I gotta keep up with that?
They're not even all there.
What do you mean they're not even all there?
Some of them don't show up unless you search for them because there's too many.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's faked. Because you can see the Constitution now. Yeah,
Is that the bottom now? That was a problem.
Yeah, that was a problem. The last 2 legislation were not showing up, and people were like, "Wait, what? The Constitution was missing."
Where is it?
It's all the way at the bottom now. You can see.
I don't see that. Oh, now I see it at the bottom.
Or
Okay.
let me tell you, if I have to fucking scroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times just to get through the fuck. No! I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Holy fuck. I'm losing it, guys.
Yeah, me and Daisy were literally just talking about this. There are just too many fucking legislations.
I wish there would be a cap on how many legislations mayors can put.
Yeah, let's start with removing their ability to do anything with the fucking police department. A police department having any semblance of a solid foundation is going to mean them not having to think about being replaced within 90 days. Holy fuck.
I disagree with you.
What if a clean guy in a gang decides to make another clean guy in a gang the chief of police?
He could legally.
He could, yeah.
Let that sink in.
Wait, what was that?
How many clean people do you think the Saints have?
I don't think they have any. I wouldn't know though.
No, they definitely have people because Ethan, when I arrested him, hold on.
I'll ask my wife.
He had his weapons license. I revoked his weapons license as a result of the situation. So like prior to that, and he openly admitted and was straight up like, yeah, my shit never gets taken. So yeah. I unfortunately have to get going.
What?
Yeah.
Where to the
Trust
city?
me, I want to be here for the tea, but something came up and I got to dip.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Why? Why today?
But it's that time already?
No. It's something else. I'm gonna have to head back home, but let me go park my vehicle before I forget. Holy fuck.
Alright. You have a good day. Bye-bye.
Well, y'all have a good one.
Wait, where did everyone
Yeah.
go?
A lot of them are in the office over there,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's not like we can go very far.
and by a lot of them, there's 3 of them.
What are these? There's a lot of these suspicious financial activity calls going off in Polito. Like a lot.
I haven't seen many in Polito before.
Yeah, I haven't before either, and I see 4 now.
That's quite interesting. I will say, in the past, we've run into people cleaning money. They used to bring them over to banks and have money orders on them. I haven't seen a 37 in quite some time, truthfully. So
There's a lot in Polito, though.
I genuinely have not seen one. But also, little known fact. If you need to pick that up, you can.
I don't know what it is.
Little known
It's one of
fact, if you're down in the city, a lot of calls that are actually in Polito don't display as Polito. Almost like if you're too far from where it's positioned, you're going to get like the wrong street name and get something completely different.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I don't know what causes that, but most of the times it's accurate. But sometimes I'll say I'm responding to a call on a certain road, and then dispatch would be like, huh? What? And then I'll give the call number, and it won't match up.
Okay, well that's all right. That's useful to know.
Yep.
Let me figure out who this was. It called.
It's like I said, it's typically long range stuff. I gotta go. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
Good night.
Hello. Oh, what's up? You got a new phone?
All right, and I gotta go.
Chat, I have to dip. Man, I wanted to stay on during this. Fuck. We're gonna do a long one today. Maybe I'll be back. I'm not sure. Second stream is technically a possibility. It all depends. We'll need you at a Friday meeting. I know. Fuck. Do. There we go. All right, chat. Who should I send y'all off to? Who's live? Is Meech live? Big Meech. Okay, he's live. So raid. All right, I'm sending y'all off to Meech. Go show him some love. Chat, if I'm back by meeting time and I'll have enough time to like actually stick through it, I will go live again. But it's all going to depend on how this plays out. So not RP, but the thing that came up. I got a dip. I'm going to send y'all off. Show them some love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.